Hello everyone, welcome to this Sims 3 house design video. So today I am back in Plymouth Isle, which is a world that I created completely from scratch. You can check out that series on my channel, but today we are here on lot number 32, which is in the town center of the world. So you can kind of see that right here. I kind of zoomed out a little bit there just moments ago. But yeah, this is in the town center of Plymouth Isle. It's kind of right next to the previous two houses that I did. And this one I've called Stonehurst because it was just a fun name that I found looking up house names on Google. But also it was fitting because I made this house kind of, mostly out of stone, which you probably already saw from the thumbnail. But yeah, this house ends up having 4 bedrooms and 2.5 bathrooms, and ends up costing about 229,000 simoleons, I believe, something like that. So yeah, and of course, as always, you can download the house. There will be a link in the description below, so yeah, you can check that out. And there's also a link to a lot map in the description below as well, so you can see which lot number 32 is. And also, of course, you can always download the world from the description of all these house build videos, so there'll be a link to that as well. But yeah, this is also the 5th to last house that I'm doing, so there's only 4 more houses left in the world, of course including the one next door to this one, which will be the next one, because that will finish up the town center. But yeah, we're down to, this is the 5th to last one, so yeah, only 4 more after this, so we're getting very close. So yeah, it's pretty exciting. As you can see here, this house is a little bit different than some of the ones I've done before, so I kind of wanted to have like the house raised up like on this I don't even know what you call it, just like on this foundation, I suppose, and then have like this terrace out front. And you can kind of see what I've done here is I put the garage down on the lower level, kind of like in the foundation there, and then you have all these stairs that lead up to the front door, but I'll also put a door that goes to the basement as well, down at the bottom of the stairs. Of course, you still have to climb the same number of stairs inside the house as well anyway, but at least I guess if you want to just go right inside, you can do that. So yeah, it's kind of a more grand entrance, I feel like. I like the way the stairs kind of like go around, like in a U shape. I do change the front entrance area a fair amount a little bit later on. So, but for now, you can see how it kind of works here. And I thought it was kind of an interesting idea having like this front terrace area. I end up putting a fountain kind of over by the stairs, which I thought was pretty cool. So it kind of makes it like a fancy, kind of like elegant, or more like, yeah, I guess just more of a fancy like entrance up to the house. But the house ends up having a tower, so I end up replacing like inside the little like corner, because it's an L shape, as you can see. So inside the inner corner of the L is where I place the tower. So I first like put like this porch roof there, and it's okay, but I didn't quite like it too much. So yeah, right now I'm just going around and still making some tweaks and things to the house, but the overall structure is there except for the tower, of course. So yeah, still just doing some stuff here with the roof. But I mean, the goal with this house was to make something that looked, quite old, and, it was like an old kind of manor or something like that, as is my kind of goal with these, houses near the town center. I kind of want them all to be, more old looking. So yeah, so that's kind of the idea behind this one as well. And, it's not a huge house, it's still relatively large. I mean, it's still 4 bedrooms, although one of the bedrooms is very small, and I ended up making it less like a nursery. So yeah, there's only like 3 like, decent sized bedrooms, and even the other 2, the ones besides the master, are still pretty small. And yeah, with this house, you can see I have a freeze level that's between the first floor and the basement, and that's mainly because I wanted to have like a little bit of substance to that like terrace. I wanted it not to just be like really thin, I wanted to have like, it looked like there's actually like, something there. So that's why I wanted to have that freeze level there, just so there's some added like depth to the terrace out front and stuff. So yeah, there is this kind of like L-shaped staircase that goes down to the basement of the house. So yeah, kind of interesting as well. So anyway, on the first floor of the house, I end up having a living room, dining room, and kitchen, along with a study and a half bathroom, and like this sunroom / screened in porch kind of room which you'll see I add on to the back of the house later on. And then up here on the second floor, I guess it could be the third floor technically if you count the basement as the first floor, but on the second floor here, I end up having the 4 bedrooms and then 2 bathrooms. The master bathroom ends up being in the tower, so that does not yet exist. So yeah, well, once I make that alteration, you'll see that. But down in the basement, there's basically just the garage and then this kind of bonus room and nothing else really there. So, that's pretty much the basement in a nutshell. Here, I'm going to add the tower right now. So there it is. It's like a 3x3 kind of room there. And then I just kind of modified the stairs and changed up all this. I thought that it made more sense to have that than, to have like the kind of funky L-shaped thing going on. I mean, the house is still pretty much an L shape overall, but I think the tower definitely brings it all together a lot more and kind of makes it look, just more right. And unfortunately, because it was like a 3-block wall there, I had to find a 3-wide door that kind of suited the house. And I ended up using one from, what's it called? Midnight Hollow. It is Midnight. I always mix up Midnight Hollow and Moonlight Falls because they have very similar names. But yeah, that's from Midnight Hollow, which was a store set that came with like all the Savvy Sellers collection stuff. You can see I already put the front door in. So yeah, that front door is a store item, unfortunately, but it was one that like best fit. So I used that, and it, if you don't have it, it's not the end of the world. There's other 3-wide front doors that you could put on this house. So anyway, here I am just adjusting the roof. No, I'm not. Okay, I left it the same. There's a fireplace. That's rad. And then I'm going to add in another fireplace. There ends up being 2 fireplaces in the house, one on the first floor in the living room, and then one on the second floor in the master bedroom. And you can see I already added in that extra room out the back, and that's going to be the kind of screened-in porch / sunroom area, which is kind of cool. So yeah, and also a better thing about the front entrance room is that way, because the house is kind of like a loop, so that way you can access the kitchen without having to go through the living room and then through the dining room and then to get to the kitchen. So it kind of makes more sense to have it the way that I have it now, where you have a door that can go right to the kitchen from the entrance. So it's like a little bit easier to get around the house, and it's kind of less annoying and inconvenient. And now, since I've modified the house with the tower, you can see the master bathroom is where the tower is, and then I was able to add in that like nursery room as well. But anyway, that's pretty much it for the floor plan, I believe, and I'm kind of just going through and adding in like the little wall there and the freeze level for the stairs. And right here I'm putting in I was going to put in the door downstairs, but I did not yet. I'm going to get in the windows. So the windows for this house are the ones from the Now and Then Century Manor set. So yes, these are from a store set. I use them a lot in my houses. I haven't used them recently, but the past like year or so, I've been using these in tons of my houses. I just really like them, and I know they're a store item, but they can be replaced by like the Ambitions ones that are kind of similar, but I just like these more. So just so you know, if you want to have like the world with all the houses like really as I have them, the Now and Then Century Manor set is a set that I use often. And I also end up using the screened in like porch windows from that same set on this house as well. But anyway, and then the other windows I use are these ones just up here on the top of the tower, which are base game. And I also use the Generations windows that I've been using so much recently. I don't know why. It's just, I don't know. I just like them now. So I've used them on like the past few houses, but these ones right here, these windows are from Generations. So yeah, I like them. I think they kind of go actually quite well with the other kind that I'm using on the house. So yeah, just getting in all the windows here and just kind of getting that around the house, and also recoloring all the doors and archways on the inside of the house as well. I mean, of course, they're still white, but it has a different wood texture. And then also recoloring the front door and the garage door. I'm also going to add a door at the bottom of the stairs there, which I've still yet to do. I don't know when I'm going to do that. And also right here, I'm putting these columns like kind of in front of the front door. That's like, they're like kind of like, they were placed with move objects because they conflicted with the front door. You can kind of see it right here, the way that I have these columns here. I did play test it. The front door still works, even though those columns are there. So no fears, no worries with that. I did actually play test this house because there were a few things I was a little concerned about, but it turned out everything works fine. So there's no need to worry. Except for the dining table. That's always a thing with all my houses. Most of the time I can't get all the dining chairs to work because I want the dining table where I want it, and the rooms usually conflicts, like the chairs usually conflict with like a door or something, it's very annoying. But, like I think like half the chairs in the dining table in this house work. So, it's still usable. Anyway, the kitchen's very large. That was actually another dining table within the kitchen as well. And here's where I'm going to add the little back porch, I think. Let's see. I don't know what I'm doing. Hunting. I was hunting around for these. These are the screened in window objects. They're basically like these windows, but instead of glass, they have like a screen, like a fine mesh. You can kind of see it when you like go up really close to them. So yeah, I have that here, and I think it's kind of a nice little space to have. It's like an indoor-outdoor room because technically all the walls are like screens, not like not like walled, or not like solid walls. I guess that's the way I was looking to say it. But yeah, but it's still like an inside room with a roof and everything. So it's kind of a cool little space. So I kind of just have that off the back of the house. And I also have the laundry in the kitchen, so it's right there, kind of next to the basement door in the kitchen. I thought that was a fine place for it. Anyway, so I think that's all. Oh, you can see the door is there. I don't remember when that happened, but there's the door. So yeah, you have like that door as well that you can use to get into the house from the front. And I did test it when I play tested it and told my sim to go into the house. He went through the actual front door, like he climbed up the outside stairs, went in the real front door. So it seems to actually work properly, because I was afraid he was going to go in the lower door and think that was the front door, because technically it's closer to the front of the lot. But it seems they know which one to use, at least in my test. But anyway, I'm just getting some beds in the rooms here, just some simple like pre-placed stuff. So just getting in some basic furniture to see how everything fits in. This is the living room area here, so just getting in some furniture. So we have like a 3-seat couch, a love seat, and a armchair. And this is the dining room here. So it's a 6-seat table. And unfortunately, the chairs that face like the door to the sunroom don't work because the door is there. Even though it looks like logically there should be plenty of room in the Sims, of course there's not. But anyway, this is the upstairs bathroom. I mean, I wish I could have squeezed an extra bathroom in, because there's only 2.5 bathrooms in this house for 4 bedrooms. But it's okay. I mean, of course, a lot of houses in real life have that number of bedrooms to bathrooms, but I just like to have like, a little bit more of a 1-to-1 ratio, or as close as I can get when it comes to bedrooms and bathrooms, but there really wasn't space with this house. So yeah, but anyway, you can see here, I'm just getting in the dining table in the kitchen. So there's like a little eat-in area in the kitchen, which is nice to have. And this is the study. I'm just getting a desk in there. And right here, I'm just modifying this little area because I wanted to have some windows for the basement, because that's usually nice to have. So essentially, there's just some windows in this little area here underneath where the fountain will go. That's where the fountain's going to go, actually. So yeah, I'll just have some nice windows there. So there's some light in the basement bonus room area. So that's always not good. So yeah, just the terrain was kind of acting all weird here, but I still got it sorted out. And yeah, I mean, this house is on quite a hill. Like you can see, like you have, the basement kind of goes into the terrain, while like from the front, the entrance of the house, like a full level, even more above the ground. But then, that first level is what accesses the backyard. So it's one of those kinds of houses. But anyway, here getting on the wood siding. So yeah, I went with wood siding for this house. It's similar to that color, although I do tweak it a little bit. I make it a little bit more gray. And then I get the stone on here. So because this house is called Stonehurst, I thought there should be a good amount of stone. So I use lots of stone on the outside of the house, more than I usually do. And then the wood siding is kind of the alternate material. And then I also have in a few select areas, it's kind of like white stucco with like the wood trim. You'll see that. Anyway, here I adjust it. I make it like a little bit more worn looking. So I went that route with the siding. And this house is a similar kind of color scheme to like Main Street Mare that I did a little while ago, except it's a little bit less dark than that, because like the windows are white. So that kind of helps. It has some white stucco. Makes it a little bit lighter and kind of like less dark looking, but it still looks kind of older and like a little bit more worn, which is kind of what I was going for. But anyway, here, just doing that, I'm just getting the siding on the whole house. Also just getting the stone kind of around the house as well. So that's pretty much what I'm going to do for the next few moments here. But yeah, it's kind of getting that everywhere. And kind of around the back here. The back of the house is mostly the wood siding, whereas a lot of the stone is on the front of the house. So yeah, and also the inside of the sunroom and the outside of the sunroom are also all on the wood siding as well. So just doing that right here. And the foundation for the sunroom is also the wood siding. So the shingles, the wood shingles. So just doing that. And also, yeah, on these accent areas, I wanted to have a different material that kind of made them stand out a little bit. So I used this paneling, and I got like this white kind of paint or stucco in it, and I used that kind of over the garage door and then on these bay windows, so that kind of makes them pop a little bit. But yeah, I think that's it for the outside stuff like that. And here I'm just getting in the garage terrain paint. So there you go. And what's next? I don't know what's next. I guess we'll see. Oh, okay, like a brick. Yeah, so I put in this like initial brick on the terrace in the front and like on the back stuff. And I also like changed the color of the railings, but then I ended up changing them again later on anyway. So, you know, it doesn't necessarily quite stay this way, but yeah, you know, I just wanted them not to be the default colors. I was also thinking of putting a tree there, but that looks stupid. So instead I put a fountain here. There's like a weird kind of glitch, and you'll see it actually in the screenshots, the floor plan screenshots at the very end, that when you look at the basement level, the fountain is like still there and it's kind of like floating in space. And you can fix it by like deleting the fountain and undoing it, or just like picking it up and moving it and undoing it like fixes that issue. So when you go to the basement, the fountain's like not floating there. I didn't know that before I took the screenshot. So in the screenshots of the floor plan, you can kind of see on the basement level, the fountain's like floating on top, but you know, it's not a huge deal. It's just like a weird thing with the game. But anyway, I thought it was a nice little thing to have, a little fountain there. Right now I'm just doing the wood flooring on the inside. You know, I'm doing the classic like detail trim that I do with a lot of my houses. You know, a lot of my older houses, I want to give them some character, so I kind of have these fun floorings in them. So the master bedroom, of course, is also going to get the same treatment. So yeah, it kind of just adds a nice bit of extra detail. And so there you go. Also, that screwed up the constrained floor elevation, which I didn't know I still had the cheat on, so I had to fix the house there when I put the flooring in the basement. But anyway, doing the kitchen here. The kitchen, as per usual, is the room that I finish first, as I do with most of my houses. So here I'm just going through, looking for a flooring option. I think that's the floor I end up going with. And yeah, this kitchen is really nice because lots of windows. So especially around the sink there, you have this kind of like bay of windows there, which is really cool. And you have a couple more windows as well. So it's a very like bright kitchen, which is nice. So you get lots of natural light in here. And it's also very spacious. There's enough room just for like the dining table there as well. So I think that's quite nice to have. Anyway, here just recoloring the cabinetry and also getting in a wall color and tile on the wall as well, which kind of just matches it. The kitchen's kind of like a gray-ish color scheme, but you have like the nice wood on the cabinets and stuff that kind of gives some color. So yeah, also getting some blinds here on the windows in the kitchen as well. So just looking for a fabric pattern to put on there, or texture. So just getting that on, and yeah, so recoloring the appliances. I think I went with like white for the appliances here. So just recoloring those, white and like metal for like the like accent color, I guess, on like the trim, I don't even know, and the handles and stuff. So also just getting some details on the countertops and things, and recoloring the sides of the microwave here so it blends in with the cabinetry a little bit more. What else? There's a yellow horse. The yellow horse actually ends up in the living room, but I just placed it out here so I didn't forget about him. So no worries. Yellow horse is in this house. Yeah, and here I'm just recoloring the dining table, or the breakfast table, I guess, in the kitchen. So it's nice. It kind of fits in here. So just recoloring these dining chairs for the table and recoloring the little cushions on them as well. And yeah, so there you go. Very nice. So a little plant on top. I'm recoloring the laundry machines, the washing machine and dryer. So yeah, there's also a little shelf above them that kind of gets some little details. It's like a little cupboard there as well, which I thought was kind of fun. So yeah, just some laundry details there, and then also a mirror. And then I'm going to get in a rug underneath the table, and then of course some mats and stuff by the sink. So yeah, it's kind of like a nice simple kitchen, but a very nice spacious one as well. So I think that's pretty much it for the kitchen, and we're going to move on fairly shortly to perhaps the entrance, I guess. So this is the entranceway, very simple, you know, it's just a little 3x3 room, but got like this kind of wood paneling, and it has like this nice blue color to it, so it makes it feel very classy. And then the living room, I end up using in the living room and the dining room And I don't think the study, but maybe I use like this like wall trim that I've been using with a lot of my houses. I don't know, I just really have like found that I like it a lot, so I've just been using it a lot. But yeah, the living room ends up having a light blue wall color here, as you can see. So I'm just getting that on right now. And I'll like kind of trim, adds like a lot of detail to the walls, which is very nice. And also the floor adds a lot of character and stuff as well. But yeah, just adding some lights everywhere and things like that. The dining room, I use a different color as well, but I think I'll get to that a little bit later on. So anyway, in the living room here, just recoloring everything so it all looks kind of nice. I like the white fireplace a lot. I think that looks very classy. I like the white marble on it. And I went with white for the windows as well. So, I mean, this is a very like light and airy kind of room. It's like very much like has like wood tones, and it's like white and kind of like a pastel blue. So it's kind of like I like the color scheme. It's kind of like nice and relaxing. Here I'm just getting the rug in right now. It's kind of a darker blue. And then also some plants and stuff. So yeah, just doing that right now. I think later on I come in and I put like a little globe in the corner next to the bookshelf because the corner was kind of empty and I just didn't put anything there. So, you know, I do come back and add that little thing off camera. But other than that, this is pretty much how the living room turns out. I just put like a little side table there. There's also a grandfather clock in the entrance. And yeah, I put the yellow horse on the side table there also, along with a little plant. So yeah, there's the yellow horse. And I'm also going to recolor the stairs here as well, so they match the color of the wood flooring. So just doing that, and also the basement stairs and railing as well. So yeah, that's the living room, and we're going to move on to the dining room next, I assume. So yeah, the dining room actually kind of has like a purple color scheme, which is kind of interesting. It's not really a color I use too often. So it's like a lavender kind of color, I guess. I don't know. I think it's kind of nice. So yes, just doing that, moving around some furniture. So yeah, you have these nice leather chairs in the dining room, and the dining room has access to like basically every room on the first floor is off the dining room. So the half bathroom is, the living room is, the study is, the kitchen is, and so is the sunroom. So the dining room is actually kind of the hub of the house, I suppose. So yeah, right here I'm just getting in some curtains and stuff. I also have this bookshelf that kind of fit nicely in that nook there, and also just adding a rug in as well and kind of getting in a purple color for it, so that kind of looks nice. So just adjusting the color in a place where I can see it, and then also getting in some plants as well in the different corners and things. And I think that's pretty much it for the dining room. So yeah, this is the study. I did use a different wallpaper in here, or a different trim in here. So yeah, the study is a nice room. It has a really nice bay window that looks out to the backyard. And it's just a good extra like bonus room to have. I mean, this room could be a bedroom as well if you really wanted to. You know, if you want to download the house and change some things around, you could make this a bedroom, and you could make the like nursery upstairs like a little office if you wanted to. You know, if you wanted to have like a larger fourth bedroom, this could, you know, do the trick. But I did make this the study in the house. You have a computer here. There's a couple other chairs. There's some bookshelves. There's also going to be a chess table as well. So, you know, it's a good skill building, multi-purpose kind of nice space to have. So yeah, there's the chess table right there. I also put like a little like collection display case in the hallway on the second floor, because why not? So yeah, and then I also got this little table there between the two armchairs. So just doing some recoloring, placing some things in. I got like a little plant there. But yeah, it's a nice room. I like the study a lot. It's a very nice cozy vibe. Got like a little lamp there. Also another bookshelf, and I think a rug. Yeah, of course a rug. And I'll put like a little painting, I think, on the wall. So yeah, and I also actually change the color of the walls a little bit. I make them more green than they are right now. So yeah, just some small tweaks here and there. There they go. So there goes the green for the wall. And yeah, so that's the study. Anyway, we're going to do the half bathroom here. So yeah, very simple half bathroom. I do put blinds in the windows because there are like windows that like face the street there. So, you know, you want your privacy when you're in the bathroom. So I do put some blinds on the windows, and here I'm just kind of recoloring the sink. But yeah, simple half bathroom. I do forget to put a mirror in, so don't worry, I come back later. When I was taking screenshots, I noticed that there was no mirror, so I put one in. So I fixed that problem. Anyway, here just getting in some flooring and hand towels and like a little thing of toilet paper, and also a mat on the floor there for the sink. Little flowers on it, which I thought was nice. And yeah, so, oh yeah, the blinds are still missing, so I gotta do that still. But yeah, very nice, simple half bathroom. A lot of nice natural light as well until I put the blinds on. But there you go. Alrighty, so I think that's pretty much the first floor. So yeah, we're going to move on now to the upper level. So just adding in some lighting and wallpaper to the hallway up here. It's a little bit cramped, as you can probably tell. There's lots of 1 block wide areas there, especially the area that goes to the master bedroom. But it is what it is. It's kind of a cramped floor plan up here. But the master bedroom is very large, as you can see, so that's good. So you do a very luxurious master suite, very large master bedroom, very large master bathroom. So yeah, the master bedroom has a fireplace, also has a walk-in closet this time. So that's really fancy. Usually I don't have closets that are larger than 1x2. So this closet is a 2x2 closet. So, very large indeed. And right now I am just getting the wallpaper in. The wallpaper in this bedroom is kind of blue. The whole color scheme of this bedroom is going to be kind of a blue color scheme. You can see there's the fireplace there. Also a nice bit of art over it, which I realized I probably should have put a TV over the fireplace. I don't know why I didn't, because that would make more sense. But, it's fine. I didn't do that. And here I'm just getting some lighting around the room. But yeah, just recoloring the furniture in here. So yeah, it's getting the wood color in, and I don't remember what I do for the bedspread. I guess we'll see in a moment. So yeah, just looking around here with the colors, recoloring some stuff. Right now it's all white, but I think I make the bedspread a color. I think it ends up being like a blue color. I guess we'll see in a moment here. So yeah, it's kind of going through, doing stuff like that. A lot of time in creative style here, da-da-da. Oh, and yeah, there you go. It is blue. I was right. So yeah, there's your blue bedspread and also some lamps there on the nightstands. How amazing. And then there's also a mirror behind the bed too, I believe. So, that's rad. So there you go. And also some curtains up here. So, it's good to have. It's good to have some curtains. Lots of windows actually in this bedroom. So that's very nice though. You get like a nice view out the front of the house. A little mirror right there. More curtain adjustments with the color. And yeah, what else? I put in some chairs in this bedroom too, I believe. So yeah, there's gonna be a couple of chairs there at the end of the bed that kind of face the fireplace. Again, it would even be better if there's a TV, but I forgot about that and put a painting instead. No matter. Yeah, anyway, so there you got like a couple of chairs there, which I don't know why anyone would ever sit in them, but if you want to sit in front of the fire, you can. And then I'm also adding a plant over here in front of the window, which is great. There's also a little stereo there on the nightstand, on the dresser, so your Sims can listen to some great music if they want to. So yeah, there's some more flowers and things and stuff like that. There's also a couple bookshelves I put in, one on each side. But yeah, I believe that's pretty much it, except for a rug, of course. How could I ever forget the rug? So I believe now that's pretty much it with the master suite, or the master bedroom, that is. The bathroom is still yet to come. So we're going to do that in a few moments once I figure out this rug, which I think I still change anyway. Really indecisive about that rug there. But yeah, this is the bathroom. So it's going to have 2 sinks and a separate tub, shower, toilet. And then it has the really tall roof because it's in the tower part of the house. So you do get that very, very tall roof. So the chandelier is like on a chain coming down from the ceiling there. So that's a very grand, very, very fancy bathroom. But yeah, getting in the double sinks here with their own mirrors and lots of counter space in this bathroom. And for some reason I couldn't put another towel rack, so I just didn't bother and put one in. But yeah, there's some towels over there by the shower, and also lots and lots of windows. So I did put shades on them. But yeah, lots of natural light though, which is nice. And here I'm just getting in a flooring there. So yeah, getting that in, and also some mats, which I didn't like the color of. I don't like how they looked in the bathroom, so I tweaked them a little bit. But yeah, there's the blinds on the windows. Also some lights up here in the tower. Well, I haven't gotten there yet, but I do put some lights up in the tower so that, it's not weirdly dark. So there you go. And yeah, so amazing. I guess I'm going to come back to the rugs. I don't know. Anyway, this is the hallway bathroom on the second floor. It's the only full bathroom besides the master suite. So yeah, this has, nice, very gray kind of color scheme to it. So you got gray tiles, kind of, it's not like a bluish gray look, but it's a classic bathroom. It's just a 3x2 bathroom. Got your sink, your toilet, and your tub shower combo. Woohoo! That's so thrilling. So yeah, there you go. And also getting in some tile on the floor as well. Amazing. Just unbelievably great. So yeah, there's the tile on the floor here. Oh, look at this. I'm doing the rugs now. that's thrilling as well. This is amazing content, changing rug colors and also doing the bedroom as well. And here's the walk-in closet. So it's just a little bit bigger than the normal closets that I do, and has the same kind of clothes rack in there. So now your Sims can actually go into the closet if they want and stare at the clothes rack. So that's just next level stuff. Anyway, next up is the guest bedroom. So this is kind of, I outfitted this bedroom to kind of be like a guest bedroom. But yeah, like a lot of the other rooms in the house, you have great natural light in here with all those windows on the right side. And of course, it's a closet as always. But yeah, just recoloring some stuff in here. It's kind of got this like cream kind of color and green. That's kind of the color scheme for this room. So the curtains will be green too. So just getting those on. And yeah, and it's a pretty simple room. Nothing too crazy here, but I'm just getting in like a dresser, a mirror, a little plant in the corner over here. Unfortunately, only one side of the bed is usable because of the wall there, but it is what it is. And it's getting some details over there on the dresser actually, and adding in a rug. So yeah, incredible. And also the closet right here. So yeah, just getting some mats in the bathroom there, which I didn't do yet. But yeah, getting in the closet here. So very simple stuff. So yeah, there you go. Guest bedroom complete. So next we move on here to kind of a kids teens room sort of thing. At least that's what I intended it to be. It's kind of a fun color scheme in here. Definitely something a little different than what I would normally do. It's like yellow and green and orange. So yeah, very unique. I got like this ivy wallpaper that's like yellow, and then I have like the green wood on all the furniture because it was just like one of the swatches for the bed, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. Or actually, I think it was the nightstand had that swatch. I was like, oh, that's interesting, so I'll go with that. Why not? So I think I've done this before. I think I've used this green before on the furniture, but not anytime recent. There's also like a tiny little desk in here with a laptop. And also I get in some posters. I try to find like art that didn't clash too bad with the wall colors because they are very specific. There's also like a little mirror there over the dresser, which I thought was nice. And here just adding in the curtains. I want that kind of orange, just salmon kind of color for the curtains. And also there's your lamp right there next to the bed, a little alarm clock. This is a very long and narrow room. It's kind of an interesting shape, and the closet doesn't really help too much with where it is. But it's fine. Getting in the clothes there as well. And I'm also going to get some details in. So just some stuff around, I guess. I don't know. A little thing there, a little pinup board over the desk, and like a little Kleenex box and a candle on the dresser. But yeah, there's also a rug here, of course, as well, which is the same, kind of color scheme as the room, the green and the yellow. So I think kind of more of a cream color on the rug there, and a couple toys. But yeah, that's that room. And this is the nursery, which I kept fairly generic. It's kind of like green and like off-white color. It's a very, very small room though. So, it's kind of, that's why I made it a nursery. I thought it kind of worked well for that because it's like a full-on bedroom. It's a little small. But yeah, just kind of getting in the crib there. There's lots of nice windows in this room as well. Also, there's enough room for a rocking chair too, so I put that in. And I also got a little dresser there as well, just to store some things. But yeah, it's a very nice little room. It's very bright, which is good, and got some curtains on there. I do realize I could have made this room a little bit bigger if I didn't put the walk-in closet for the master bedroom, but I realized that after I finished the house, and I was like, it's fine. So, if I made the walk-in closet for the master bedroom normal size, I could have pushed this closet back and had like an extra 2 squares for this bedroom, which would have made it a bit bigger, but it's fine, it's fine. Anyway, right now, the whole second floor is done, so that's very exciting. And now we're doing the staircase here to the basement, so it's getting some lighting in here because it was very dark in this kind of freeze level area. But yeah, the basement's a nice bonus room to have. I basically put like a pool table down here, some bookshelves, and like a secondary little living area. So it's going to be like a little TV, a couple couches, a little chair, that kind of stuff. And, it's nice to have that as kind of a good bonus space for the house. And of course, there's plenty of room to expand the basement as well. You can see within the foundation, there's extra space there. So you can add more rooms down here if you want to, except there's really it wouldn't really be a good way of getting windows to them. But yeah, there's a pool table down here, a dartboard, and then I also get in a little living room area here, kind of in this area where the windows are. So yeah, there's like a nice little TV, couple love seats. So yeah, it's kind of just a nice little bonus room space, and also a secondary entrance to the front of the house. So yeah, because there's the door there, and also it's where the garage is as well. but getting some lights in here, a rug, of course, a couple rugs, I believe. Yeah, a couple rugs there. So recoloring those and getting some curtains down here on the windows and a little bit of art on the wall there. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this room. So I'm also going to get in the garage stuff as well, of course. So, the garage stuff's pretty simple. We got your car, which is, well, that comes in after the wallpaper and lighting, but got some lighting in here. And then getting this kind of like wood paneling on the walls. There's also some windows in the garage, which is kind of nice. So there's a little bit of light in here. It's not like a little dungeon, so you got some nice natural light. And there's the car. So I got a car in this house, and then also some tools and things that I like to put in the garage. So yeah, and I'm also going to paint all the extra areas that are kind of, under the foundation and things, just a simple black flooring and black walls, just so it kind of blends in and doesn't really look, unfinished. So yeah, just doing that. Same with the freeze level as well. So do the same thing there. And also getting stone on the inside of the chimney. And here I'm just recoloring the stone railings on the house, and then also the brick kind of on the terrace and the front and back and all that kind of stuff. Also made the stairs stone finish as well. So just doing that, and also recoloring the fountain there. And yeah, also got some bushes that kind of go around the stairs there. So anyway, here just doing some slight adjustments. The terrain, some things got a little bit messed up when I was putting the flooring kind of in the black flooring in those areas. Kind of messed up the terrain a little bit. But yeah, all that's really left is some landscaping, outdoor lighting, and also that sunroom, which I have yet to get to, and the backyard kind of area as well. So you'll see all of that kind of come together. I do put a stone wall around the front. I like having that. I just think it looks nice with these kind of houses that are kind of more in the town center. So I thought I'd go and do that with this house. So yeah, right now just doing some stuff like that. I got like a little hedge there. I don't know, I thought that was fun. And I put like a little gate there. So, interesting. I kind of blocked the gate with a tree though, so whoops, but no matter. It's kind of more decorative anyway. Yeah, getting in all the same kind of plants and stuff I usually use down the side here. I got a tree there, so there's a little bit more privacy on the side of the house because, this side is pretty close to that road there. But yeah, in the backyard, I do have a backyard, so I put this retaining wall here to kind of hold back the hillside because it is kind of going into the hill there. And then I use constrained floor elevation to kind of lower these areas down a little bit, so it kind of, blends in with the terrain a little bit better. And then I also do the same thing on the other side. And yeah, and then I put like a little patio in the back with like a grill, some outdoor dining, and then also like outdoor lounge chairs. So yeah, it's kind of just a nice bonus area here. So I think it's nice to have like outdoor areas, especially in houses that are expensive like this one. So yeah, there's your grill, and there's a couple lounge chairs there. So your Sims can enjoy those. And there's also the outdoor dining table. So just getting that in as well. So yeah, just a nice little outdoor space behind the house. There's your umbrella as well. So, and I'm also going to do the sunroom, of course. So the sunroom got some plants in it and a lounge chair and some more plants. Actually, I should have put in planters so that you Sims can like grow their own food in here, but I didn't think about that when I was doing it. I have done that in previous sunrooms, but I just slipped my mind with this one, but that's fine. That's obviously something you could put in yourself if you want it. But anyway, here I'm just doing some outdoor lighting as well, just kind of around the front, and then also kind of up the stairs here as well, kind of by the front door. All that kind of stuff. And then, of course, as you can expect, I'm going to put some dirt terrain paint in as well. But I'm still going to get in a few more trees and stuff. I got like a cherry blossom tree there, which I thought was nice to have kind of in the front yard. But yeah, getting in some more trees and stuff like that. But we're actually quite near the end here, so there's going to be some screenshots coming up very soon. So I hope you stick around for those. You can kind of get a good idea of what the inside of the house looks like. And of course, you can download the house. There's a link in the description below. It's built for lot number 32 in Plymouth Isle. And if you enjoy this video, make sure to subscribe, so you don't miss the next houses and the kind of like trailer for when the world is all done. And if you like the video, make sure to give it a like. And as always, I'd love to hear your feedback in the comments below. And yeah, you can download the world as well as link in the description below, and also a link to a lot map, so you can kind of see where lot 32 is in Plymouth Isle. And of course, you can check out a whole playlist of all the other houses that I built for this world as well if you're interested. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy the screenshots, and I hope to see you next time.